Baby, I give you my world. Open up. Everything's waiting for you. You can go your own way. You can call it another lonely day, another lonely day. You can go your own way. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back, you fuckers. You absolute fuckers. Welcome back to more Pathologic. I've got a plan. It's a good plan. It's an acceptable plan, I suppose. Good was probably a strong word, but I've got a plan. That plan is to try and get back up to scratch, back up to speed with where we were at before. I'm going to go out now. I'm going to find a meat shop. I'm going to find a doctor's. I'm going to get myself patched up. I'm going to get myself fed. Then I may potentially rest for a bit. And then this one fell down. Why did this one fall down? And then after all that, hopefully it will be night time, and I'm going to, what I'll probably do is do like a montage or just like a fast forward of my nighttime time, the time at nighttime, where I literally run around stabbing fellas and saving after literally every kill. It's really save scummy, I know, but I just want to get through this night and do it like somewhat efficiently, because I feel like if I don't get ahead of the curve now, I'm going to really struggle later on in this game, you know, especially considering we've got to sort of midday day 2 before really realizing the core sort of gameplay loop does involve murdering a bunch of people at night time, you know. So I think it's going to pay to try and do this as cleanly as possible, which I'm really not doing right now because I have lost the meat shop. I was sure there was one around here somewhere. Did I walk past it? I saw a clothes shop. I need some goddamn meat. I know it's a food shop, technically. I know it's a rations shop. I believe they call them rations in this game. So officially, the meat shop perhaps isn't the correct terminology. But it has a fucking cow head on the sign. Cut me some slack. Cut me some goddamn slack. Right. Yeah. Found it. I knew there was one around here somewhere. I knew it was around here somewhere. It's not the door. It was this door, the one we've just walked straight past. I did it. I've reached you, my beautiful bald friend. Buy some hooks. Do they sell particularly well? They don't sell super well. Thing is, meat is going to be cheaper. It's going to be cheaper very, very soon. This guy have minus 2,274 money. That's real unfortunate for him, isn't it? No, we won't sell that. We'll sell the rings. And yeah, I mean, meat is going to be a lot cheaper tomorrow if it plays out the same as it did last time, and I don't see why it wouldn't. But I think I'm still happy to do this. Still happy to do this. Get fed. That's priority number 1. Now we need to find a medical supplier. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Hunger looking sweet. We need to find a medical supplier. We need some instant health regeneration. Some tourniquet. I know how to say that word, right? I know how to say that word because of the Pink Floyd song, Nobody's Home, where he says, tight as a tourniquet, dry as a funeral drum. But there's also an Evanescence song, and that is dating me. That is putting me at the perfect age to show that I was in my teens at the height of Evanescence's fame, called Tourniquet, where she says something about, she pronounces it tourniquet, and I'm assuming Pink Floyd got it right because they're English. Now you can call that racism if you like, but if you ask me, Pink Floyd are going to know how to pronounce words better than Evanescence are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Amy Lee. Yes, you're very attractive. You're probably still very attractive, despite the fact you're probably pushing 50 at this point. You know, I don't doubt it. You've got a good set of pipes on you. Fair enough. I don't really enjoy your music anymore, but you know, fair play to you. Fair play to you, love. I'm not knocking you for that. But I'm willing to bet, and this is again probably a bit of a boomer move of me. I'm willing to bet Pink Floyd know how to pronounce words better than you do. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Where the fuck is this? There's just not a doctor around here. Where am I? Where even am I? I'm just lost now. I was over here at one point fairly recently, but I can't even see my little arrow anymore. Where the fuck am I? I'm definitely on this map somewhere. Oh, there I am. I found me. I've spotted me. I'm down here. Okay, right. This is definitely not the right place to be right now. We need to head more northerly. More northerly. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find some medical supplies. Everything's going to be good for me. I'm going to keep ignoring the creepy children because, let's face it, they're quite creepy. I'm going to keep checking the same bins over and over again because you never know. This park is like a pretty recognisable landmark. You'd think I would have used that to get my bearings, but nope. Nope. Hi, I'm Joe. I don't do things the sensible way. Nice to meet you. What's your deal? She just clocked me round a corner and was like, wow, check him out. I like the way he barrels towards me unapologetically. I like the way he bleeds constantly because he's never on more than 50% health. He's a real looker. Gonna stop and get a load of this man. To be fair, I'm a protagonist in a video game. I'm definitely a ruggedly handsome mid to late 30s white man. 100%, right? There's no two ways about it. Hello. You don't sell what I want. That's great. I probably already bought your stock out, didn't I? It'd be really cool if... I'm assuming these white buildings are all shops, right? Because that was a meat place. Be nice to mark like which one's which on the map, but I don't know, this information could be useful. No, actually, I will keep going this way. We'll keep going this way. I just want to get some health recovery items real quick. I feel like I should acknowledge the fact that I was singing Fleetwood Mac at the beginning of this video. I don't know why. I don't know why. Fleetwood Mac have been in my head for a few days now. Mostly The Chain more than Go Your Own Way. That song has just been fucking rammed in there. But yeah, Go Your Own Way was just circling around in my brain just before I started recording, and I couldn't help myself. And then I honestly, if we're gonna be real with you, I'm usually have like 30 seconds at the beginning of every video that ends up getting cut because it's just, you know, when I press the record button and I'm not usually loaded into the game and everything. And most of that is usually singing. It's usually singing. And I fully accept that I don't have the voice to be making my content around my beautiful singing voice. And as such, this place is literally a herb shop. It's gotta be, right? To be fair, I thought that was a leaf, and that's why I was saying that. It's a broken heart. But either way, it's gotta be something cool, right? This has gotta be something I want to experience and experiment with and expose for what it is. But it looks like we've reached a medical centre just in time for night to fall, so this is kind of perfect, honestly. This is all kind of aligned for me. Doesn't means I'm not going to get to sleep, and also this guy isn't selling the immediate recovery medical supplies. I do have some health though, so as long as I play this right, I should theoretically be alright here. Theoretically. It's a bold theory to stake my my progress on, but fuck it. I'm committing. My exhaustion isn't even that bad either. I can probably get through the entire night without that being an issue, and then just sleep in the morning. That seems like the better option rather than trying to sleep now I'm eating into my nighttime hours. Yeah, I think we're going to cut to... Oh, hang on, there's another doctor's here. We'll nip in here first real quickly. But yeah, after this we're going to just buzz through this evening, I think. I'll leave the footage in, I'll play a wacky song over the top of it, it'll be great. I'll get my video copyright striked, it'll be beautiful. Jesus, they just do not sell tourniquets, do they? To be fair, we do know that people can drop bandages, so maybe I'll get lucky on that front, you know, there's a possibility there. I mean, it looks like it's nighttime to me, but I'm not seeing any stabby men about, and I keep still seeing kids about who I think normally disappear off the streets at nighttime. I think. So I don't know if we've actually quite arrived there yet, but either way, I think, yeah, epic montage begins now.
Loving you isn't the right thing to do. And how can I ever change things that I feel? If I could, maybe I'd give you my world. How can I, when you won't take it from me? You can go your own way.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theatre.
I guess thus ends my nighttime excursions. I think so. Did you see how many stabs that last dude took? I'm gonna have slowed the footage back down again for that one. Holy shit, man. Dude took like 9 stabs. They normally take 4. I got it down to a fine art. I knew exactly how to kill him. That dude was a fucking machine. This is the theatre, right? I have conveniently just sort of ended.
Rulers
Yeah.
had to accept something was wrong. The terrifying discoveries have convinced them. One of them managed to curb the family feud.
Bad news. The governor will abuse his power, and the rest won't let him get away with this. Nothing's changed.
The town was placed in quarantine. From now on, the infected districts will be locked down, and no one will be able to leave until the situation is resolved.
Well, it won't be. They won't figure it out.
Who is the young girl? I mean, it's myself and the Bachelor, right? Who is the girl we keep seeing? Who's clearly like the third main character. We've not run into her yet, right?
Only knowing our fortune in advance could...
Just to be sure, we can't go through this door, can we? No. Okay. And there's no way up to the higher points. That was just for that opening section that we were allowed up there. Okay. So, yeah, town's been placed under quarantine, apparently. I don't know if that means there's going to be certain parts of the town we can't go to anymore? Potentially? I mean, it's possible. It's possible, right? I don't know how all this is going to work. I do know that my health is exceedingly low right now. And my exhaustion is at near breaking point. So neither of those things are particularly ideal, if I'm being honest with you. Just gonna real quick pop into this shop. Stop on by. You got any? Yes, you do. You do. Beautiful. You've also got these. Antibiotic that kills microbes. Okay, slightly harmful to health, but slows down the disease. That's probably going to be useful. Got an immunity booster. We know what those do, and then we got the painkiller that works when you're sleeping. Maybe I grab one of those to pop overnight, and then a couple of these. You want to buy a watch, mate? Big fan of watches. These sell for 3. Is there even any point? May as well hold on to them in case they're used for anything at any point. I do have a bunch of lockpicks. I'm wondering if it's worth breaking into somewhere with these. Don't know if I can actually like use them or not. I've not tried, but just having them I feel like is indication that maybe, hey, these can be used for something. Why else would they exist otherwise, right? I think we go sleep at the old Gimskis. I know we're meant to be wary of Big Vlad at the moment, but he's the closest sort of quote-unquote friendly spot we have, and I need to sleep, so it seems like the best move, I think. Yeah, it's this building here. We're just coming at it from a weird angle. Not used to coming at it from behind at this point. It's not a sex joke, calm down. It's only a sex joke if you really want to. I thought I was a knife guy for a second there. It's like, isn't. To be fair, knife guy hours aren't over, right? Because it was after this that I died to a knife guy last time. So technically I could still be out there hunting, but I don't think I have the exhaustion for it, honestly. I think it's sleepy time. I've not spoken to you in a while.
Bachelor is dragging the children out of the dangerous districts. Those districts are infected, aren't they?
They are. Has it been hard on you lately? Why the sad look? I have been feeling dizzy again. I've had a pit. I feel the Notkin was in danger. Have the two of you met yet? He lives in the warehouses. Their castle is there. Castle? It's by the southern warehouses, where that is where the Solar Halves, that's what they're calling themselves, live. He is not an urchin, he's just independent and parentless, and he is getting out of hand. Maybe you could go check on him? What if he is indeed in danger? Sure, I'll check. I'm happy to check on Notkin. Me and him have a special bond at this point, I think. We've become kind of broskies. But first, sleep. Gonna put my hunger through the fucking roof again, but at least we should be able to deal with that relatively cheaply now. Right? Relatively cheaply. So we can go check on Notkin, that seems sensible. I may as well talk to Vlad while I'm here as well, because it does seem like people have new stuff for me every day, so. Well worth checking in.
Swine. Beasts. I shouldn't.
Okay. I guess it's still not daylight enough for Vlad. Which means I might be able to get some last minute stabbing in before the sun completely rises. It doesn't look like there's much time left, but I assume the day has ended message comes up at midnight actually, which means I was only like halfway through the night, which I really did sort of throw away my time there a bit, but never mind. I think we got a decent amount of kills in, more than last time. Yeah, I don't know how clear the footage will be after I speed it up to a ridiculous level, because that was like 10 minutes of gameplay that I'm cutting out. But I think the best system is to try and lure the bad fellas into attacking someone, because not only does that mean I don't take damage because they're too busy stabbing someone else, but it also means that I then get to take blood and organs from the people they kill as well as from them. So it's kind of a win-win for me, honestly. I'm not seeing any more stabby guys though. Are we sure it's not daytime? Are we certain on that? Because it sure feels like daytime based on the lack of stabbings that oh, hang on, actually. I spoke too soon, it seems. If I can get round there before he finishes that dude off, then this is going to be prime real estate. Give him 3 stabs, because the 4th one will finish him. Then let him deal with this lad, and... See, that one took 5. It does seem like the numbers vary massively. Like, massively. Okay, 102 total death toll. That could be worse, right? I don't know how many people live here, but I mean, I feel like I've done a fair bit of that. Day 3, in which the Harrispex uncovers the intricacies of the secret step code at a great personal risk. That's a very bold claim. It's a very bold claim, honestly, to claim that I am going to achieve that, because I'm not certain I'm going to achieve shit, but, you know, we can try that. We can try and uncover the secrets of the step mysteries at great personal risk, or whatever that specific language used was. But first, the Notkin. The old Notkin. The kin of Not. I mean, we were specifically told to keep these kids alive, right? So, I mean, that's... I don't know if anything bad happens if the kids actually die, but it seems like a goal we should be, like, hyper-focusing on a little bit. Oh, there's a stabby man. The stabby men outside Notkin's house. Okay, I think this is nothing to do with nighttime and a lot to do with the quest that we're currently on. It's just me remembering to save, aren't I smart? Yo, dude. Are we good? So, why the hell is your nose poking around here? What are you doing, my good people? We ain't no good people, and we sure as hell ain't yours. Gotta pick them dirty punks' noses with our knives. They're showing off a little bit too much, you see, them jackanapes. Did bad grief send you? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. You know what? Get lost then before we peel your face off your skull. Oh my, well that was colourful. Eat this! The other one's throwing a knife! Those thrown knives are the worst. Those are the most dangerous. I need to get into a space where I've got more room to manoeuvre here, I think. My strategy when I can't allow them to just beat up on a poor innocent civilian is generally just a lot of backing off. Oh fuck, they've swapped. Oh, this is working now. I feel like I'm still going to back into something here. More straight roads, please. Oh, took one there. Took a real nasty one. My health is low. And I'm in a corner. Eesh, good thing I saved, eh? Good thing I saved. I am real bad at this game, man. Let me just, before I forget as well, just unplug this goddamn controller. I don't know if you can hear it vibrating, but it's annoying me. Nothing else. Nothing else, it's annoying the shit out of me. So. Oh, it's plugged in the other side of my computer, god damn. This is how a professional operates, I'm telling you. There it is, I found it. I found it. There we go. There we go, that wasn't so bad now, was it? What's up, pal? What are you doing? Maybe you did. Oh my, that was colourful. Eat this. Oof. Oof. The other one seems to be struggling, which is pretty good news for me, honestly. Okay, okay. That was a good opening volley. I think I got hit once in there, but... Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I'm in trouble now. Or am I? Oh. Well, for a while, that was working out. Okay, I definitely need to get out into more open space if I'm going to do this. I think it's maybe high time I get myself a gun. Like, obviously just for my nighttime stabbing runs, the knife is doing a fucking stand-up job. But for these more confrontational situations where I can't rely on a meat shield, maybe just being able to blow the fucker away would be would be very beneficial. I feel like the dude at the back keeps trying to throw a knife at me and hitting his friend accidentally. I'm assuming that's what's happening because I don't seem to be getting hit by the thrown knife. He's definitely throwing one. Shit. What did I say about needing to give myself more space? To get myself out into a clearing. And what's the first thing I do? The opposite of that. You know what, I think I'll just back myself into a corner instead. That seems like a much more sensible situation, you know. That's the option to go for. I love this guy's platform shoes, by the way. I don't think we talk about that enough. You know, obviously he's got big manlet energy, but he knows how to accommodate for that, and he's pulling it off. He's pulling it off. Let's get one comfortable stab in, and then we lead him this way. This is the way out. This is the way we want to go. We'll get past this train. In fact, maybe we take them onto the train tracks, because I know that's an easy straight, isn't it? That's a comfy straight. They might even have trouble getting up onto the tracks, and I can maybe do some nasty cheese with that. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, I believe in you. Ah, this works out too. I hate when they do the second swing, it always fucks me up, man. I don't know if there's going to be like more dudes inside the place. Like if I'm going to go in there and Notkin and co are already murdered. But only one way to find out, I suppose. God, that was a quick little stab he did there. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that maneuver at all. I honestly can't remember how far these tracks go for. They definitely end at some point, but I don't know if they end like backing into like a gate or something. I just want one of yous to go down. There we go. Good start. Good start. I must have hit this guy a few times by now, surely. There we go. Fucking hell. That was a rough one. I don't know if there's like like obviously this game is punishing and leaning on the quote-unquote realism. So I don't know if there's going to be like an expiry date on these organs and blood and stuff if I need to like get them used ASAP. But I think priority right now is making sure my boy the Notkin is doing well for himself. Let's just save real quick. Probably could have done that a bit cleaner without being knocked to one hit from death, but you know what I mean? So it's safe to assume those two were sent by Bad Grief, right? Which means sooner or later we're definitely going to have to deal with Bad Grief. Even though he seems like a bit of a homie, he's always been pretty cool to me, but we need to take the side of the kids here, right? That's the obvious good guy route here. And we don't know what will happen once the kids start going down, because I assume they're tied to something bigger, right? The fact that the Big Vlad's daughter, whatever her name is, said that they can't be killed or whatever. They have to be protected at all costs or whatever she was going on about. Hello.
How do I fix my legs?
Actually, I wonder. How did you manage to sneak in? Freeze. Parlay. Parlay, parlay. What do you want? What? We won't give up our dogs. We'll fight back. What dogs? So you ain't a thief? No, I'm not a thief, and you know it. And where are the crooks? How did you get through? They're dead. All of them. Cool. Did you do that all by yourself? All by myself? Take this weapon. It's handmade. Grandad said it would be a fowling piece. Well, the hammer's different and the barrel has been somewhat modified. It can use rifle ammo or shot cartridges. Know where to get those? I'll figure it out. Thank you. And just like that, we've got us a gun. Just the thing I was talking about needing. Happy to help, kids. Happy to help. Any kids who arm me in times of danger are kids I fuck. I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for that at all. That proper caught me off guard. This is the dude there. He was just waiting to end me. Okay. Presumably the gun he gives me is not going to have ammo, so we're going to have to deal with this guy with knives. We're going to have to knife this fella again. And I'll be coming into this one with excessively low health, so this ain't going to be great. This ain't going to be great for old Joe. I think I can handle it, though. I've killed dudes without taking damage before. I can do it again. It is kind of luck-based, I'm not going to lie, because sometimes they do just pop out that quick shank attack, which you can't really get out of the way of in time. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best. And I'm definitely going to save just before I leave the building. Absolutely going to be doing that. Hello.
No time for
Parlay. What dogs? I'm no thief. They're dead. All by myself. I'll figure it out. Thank you. Do you trade, by the way?
Clara dropped by. And
All the
then
times we live in.
said
An
he was
epidemic. I hope my scouts are
gone.
back soon.
I can't remember
Scheming, are
his
you? Maybe I am. Want to help out? That depends on what you're up to. I'm up to a good thing. My soul and the halves are sneaking about everywhere, watching out for enemy dogheads, catching halves, and just generally messing around. So I want to use them for greater good. Even Sticky will turn green with envy. Who is Sticky? Just a bloke. Thinks he's the sharpest. Yeah, I've met him, to be fair. I just wanted to hear it from someone else. Likes to stick his nose everywhere. Won't miss anything fun for the life of him. The more dangerous, the better. Quite above himself, too. Wouldn't join our gang. Hey, what are we doing talking about him? What do you want to talk about, then? We will scout out which houses have been infected. We'll make a map of them every day. Imagine that. If it goes well, the Bachelor himself will happily trade his right arm for such a map. Interesting. Will you show me? We can even make a copy for you if you want. Can you do us a favour in return? What kind of favour? Your father knew some awesome rare recipes for Twirine infusions. He wrote down the ones that protected from the sand plague after the first outbreak. Can you make them? How many? Give us 10 protective mixtures, and the map of yours. Don't think I'm being greedy, I just need the infusions to equip the scouts with. I agree, but there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to make those. Like, the blood I gathered last night is maybe enough for, what, 3 herbs? And each of these mixtures is like 3 herbs on its own. I don't know how I'm meant to get enough shit for this, but whatever, I agree, we have a deal. It's a deal I'm going to renege on, but it's a deal nonetheless. Do you trade now?
Something's wrong with my head.
And none of you lot talk, do you? None of you lot are chatty types now, okay. Okay, we'll do a quick save. And then... I was sidestepping, that's how you avoid the knives. That's how you do it, right? Am I crazy? I'm probably crazy. I'm a little bit of a quirky fella, you know? A little bit wacky. I've died more times in this video than ever before, but because of my superior save scumming powers, it's starting to not be a problem. I'm just gonna run over here real quick. It upsets me that you threw your knife but still have a knife, you know? I think that's cheating, personally. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. That is a dead end. That is what a dead end looks like in this modern world. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the concept of dead ends, that one right there is one. That is one for sure. I know there's a way out in the fence to the south as well, right? The north isn't the only entrance, I don't think. So if I go this way... Nope, this is also a dead end. Brilliant. Can I... Nope, just dead. Just dead now. This is criminal. So the only way out is past him, right? Which means I'm gonna have to fight him. Because you can't just run past a dude with a knife. They will hit you if you try and run past them, and I have proven that I can't take a hit. So the only way I'm getting past this dude is if I can kill him. Without moving a great deal. Unless I can... The old ring around the rosies technique. There's another one. Fuck. There's another one. This place is crawling. It's fucking crawling, man. Managed to only aggro one. So that's good. That's a start. There's a fucking third one. There's a third one. This is real bad for me right now. Thing is, I want to kill them because I want their organs, right? Let me save again. Real nice of this game to allow me to save mid-combat, honestly. Like, part of me feels like I should go back to my Night 1 strats and just get inside a house ASAP, you know? But I need those organs, man. And, well, the blood specifically, more than anything. Oh, I thought that was him dead then. Getting a bit cocky here. That one at the back is, like, one hit from death. For sure. Oh god, he's coming to the front. How? How is he still alive? How many fucking times did I hit him? I'm being cheated. Should I just start saving every time I land a hit? Shall I become the ultimate save scum? No, I can do this. I can do this. I believe in my gamer skills. Hello. It's really that simple. It's just a case of timing your swing so that they run into it and then immediately backing off. That's all there is to the combat in this game. I need to stop trying to make a... Unless they do that attack. There's that quick shank I was talking about earlier. There it is. That's the one. That's the one that makes life miserable for old Joe. Oh boy. Pathologic, why you gotta do me this way, man? Why you gotta play me like this? After a good night of murder, you're just like, no, actually we're just gonna throw like a million snarling ball cut men at you. Oh, that was way too early. He went for the dick hole swing as well, so it was for the best that I didn't get all up in that. No dick hole swings, please. Yeah, just the big wind up slash. That's the one we want. Yeah, the big overhead double chop is fine too. Just no. What was even that? What did he kill me? That wasn't even the dick hole swing. That was some. He just sort of like ran up and boogied in my face and I died. He just got his groove on too close to me, and the overpowering powers of disco just overcame me. You know? The night fever, I'm gonna fucking die. I've never seen the film Saturday Night Fever. Fuck, that was stupid of me. All I know is that it's got Bee Gees songs in it, and John Travolta dances. Is that all it is? Just like an hour and a half of John Travolta dancing, and then the film ends. Does stuff happen? It's one of those films that I have absolutely zero interest in ever watching. But part of me is just like, but what is it? What is it like? What's that 80s one? Not Flashdance, Footloose. Where like dancing is illegal or something, and John Travolta brings dancing back to the masses with the power of the boogie. Is it something like that? I think, as I say, I'm definitely not going to watch the film because I don't want to have to, like, I don't watch films I'm interested in, you know. I'm not going to watch a film about John Travolta disco dancing. I may have to read a synopsis on it. I may have to learn. I may have to take time out of my day to go on IMDb and see what people have to say about it, you know. Who knows, maybe it's actually like the best film ever made or something. Maybe it's a cinematographic masterpiece. I just made up a word, I'm pretty sure. Okay, well this really isn't working, is it? This is not getting me anywhere. I think we're gonna have to give up on the idea of killing these lads. I think we're gonna have to forfeit our bonus blood here. I guess that's okay. I guess we can live with that. It makes me sad. It crushes me internally to have to do this, but unfortunately these two funny-eyed freaks are gonna have to get away with this one. There's home base. I wonder if Vlad the Young is still just like sat in my living room. I wonder if he's like that one friend who you invite round and then they never leave and just don't take the hints, you know? He'll be there slapping your legs and standing up and going, right, I think it's about time I hit the hay, and he'll be like, oh cool dude, I'm gonna play a bit more Crash Bandicoot and then I'll leave, and then the next day they're just still there. And they finish Crash Bandicoot. They're definitely not still playing Crash Bandicoot, you know. Crash Bandicoot's over and done with. They're on fucking Final Fantasy 7 or some shit. And they're still just sat on your couch, and you're like, dude, have you slept? And they're like, I'll sleep later. Maybe I'll just crash in your bed now that you're up, you know. I just can't really do anything is the problem, because I don't have the twire. I don't have the integral ingredient in all this. I can drop off all of my organs there. There. That feels like I've achieved something. I put a bunch of human organs in a box. I hope it's refrigerated. I don't think they're going to be much good to anyone in a very, very short amount of time. But I guess we head over and cash in our blood now. I guess that's what we do. And then we try and do some of this whole experimenting business. I think we need more recipes is the other thing. We've been told we can like get more recipes from various people. I think I was offered some recipes for one of the quests I just failed to complete. I don't know if like I'm going to fail the game if I don't successfully find the right recipe which cures the organs or whatever. I don't know. I can but try, right? All I can do is do my best. Because the thing is, right, this game is going to advance regardless of what I achieve, right? The days are going to keep rolling. Here there's 12 days in it total, so at the end of those 12 days we get an ending. And honestly, as long as I make it to the end of those 12 days, I think I'll be fairly happy with myself, because that's not bad going, I don't think. Is anyone in town by Twire? There's a den in Earth, yes, a den where people drink liquid twirine. A terrible man spends his days there, spends his nights, seduces the children of Bodo into treachery, curse him. It was he who made us kill our Odonge brothers, the brothers that have given away our secrets. Why don't you kill him? He's very strong, yes, strong. No soldier by trade, but a mighty fighter still. He builds houses, he's very fierce, yes, fierce. None of the Odonge could avenge our seduced sisters, our bribed brothers. That was difficult to say for some reason. We tried to fight back, but he's killed everyone who went against him. Some builder he is. Give me some herbs. So, I mean, 42. God, it's so expensive for anything. Everything costs so much. Can I get like two brown and a black? I guess that's something. That's enough for a recipe, right? I guess that's a start. There's got to be a better way of getting herbs. There's got to be something I'm missing here, right? That can't be the only source of herbs. Can't be committing mass murder and bringing like literal like gallons and gallons of blood to this one dude in exchange for like two fucking dandelions he picked yesterday. It seems a very unequal market right now, you know. Is it like the real life diamond trade, you know? The things are actually common as fuck, but we all get seduced into believing that they're worth something, and the prices get hyperinflated, and people make an absolute packet off other people's labor, and it's all really bad and evil and shit. You know, is it capitalism's final form, the fucking twire trade in Pathologic? Is this what we were warned about? Knew I should have voted Jeremy Corbyn. It's a joke. I actually did. If anyone's at all interested in my my personal political voting patterns, yes, I voted Labour last time. I'm glad we could clear that up. Two black and one brown. I got it back ass backwards, and I can't do that because I don't have the swevery. So we still can't make anything. That's bloody. Bloody is useless to me. As is white whip. So once again, we find ourselves in need of blood. We also find ourselves desperately in need of the staples, i.e., medical supplies and food, which is just what I need all the time in this game. Like, probably 85% of my time in this game has been me looking for medical supplies and food, one or the other, right? It's not a mechanic I'm a big fan of, honestly. I think it does work better in this game. Like the babysitting a fucking status bar mechanic. I get so fucking tired of it in like Minecraft and similar, like Rust, all those sort of games. I get fucking exhausted with it, because in those games it generally gets in the way of gameplay, whereas in this it sort of is the gameplay, if you know what I mean. And obviously there is other things you do in this game other than just keep yourself from starving to death, but it's all about sort of survival, right? This one, it's all about, which seems odd to say when I'm comparing it to literal games from the survival genre, but this game does seem to be a lot more focused on just keeping yourself alive and trying to, you know, claim to scratch and scrape for the small victories. Whereas something like Minecraft, I always felt like the core fun in Minecraft was in building yourself a cool house and mining your diamonds and all that, you know. And like I'm super old school with that game. I go back to before they added the health bar, when food literally just healed you, and I massively preferred it that way. Honestly, I massively preferred it that way. Having to constantly worry about feeding yourself in that game really does just detract from the fun, I think. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of these sort of mechanics, but this is probably one of the better examples of its use, if you ask me. Here we go. Food. Hello. Feed me, pal. Oh no, fresh meat was 3,300 before, wasn't it? It was super expensive, so these are the cheaper prices. I'll take your smoked meat. I guess I'll take the egg. I don't know if I can just eat that. Thing with these is like they seem like they have to be cooked, whereas the smoked meat is just good, right? What's this? Where did I get that from? Who knows? One of my kills, presumably. I just dropped that again. Even now, I can't get into my head the simple basic mechanic of left click to eat. Obviously, I still need more food, but I'm more concerned about my health because things are getting real stabby at the moment. Things are getting real stabby, and I don't want to be the stabhead. I prefer to be the stabber. It doesn't look like Alexander's sicked the dogs on me just yet. I know obviously there was all those dudes hanging out around the kid's house, but that was for unrelated reasonings. Hooray! Please heal me. Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. I'll take 5. I don't even think that'll be enough to get my health, like, good, but it'll be enough. It'll be enough to keep me going for a bit. I can fight off a few more stabby boys with this. So I need more food as well. I should really just, like, learn how to cook food, right? I'm just really reluctant to buy the raw stuff because I don't know how to cook it. I've seen like little campfires and stuff. I don't know if I can just like drop it on them or something, if there's some like mechanic around that, but considering how long it's taken me to learn a lot of the core tenets of this game, I'm not in any rush to spend money on something that I might not be able to wrap my tiny little brain around, you know? I've checked this bin so many times because it's just there on the corner. So many times. But maybe this time it'll be the bin that will make my dreams come true. Maybe this time it will have a fucking hand grenade in it, you know? You never know. I'm sure there's a meat shop around here somewhere. Around this center square. It's yeah, this one right down the end here, right? Check this bin for the 9,000th time as well. Oh look, what a surprise, there's nothing in it. Getting a bit obsessive over these bins now. Okay, right, so I don't know. I find it very hard to establish how far I've been going when I know there's a part of the video that I'm going to have to cut out or speed up or whatever. But I think I've probably done about a video's worth now, so I think I'll probably be wrapping up here. All things considered, that could have been worse, right? Things could have gone worse today. I finally got my hands on a gun, and I know I can trade for bullets with kids, because kids for some reason are big fans of bullets. Let's just try that real quick, actually. I've seen a few kids around here. This is why the kids have managed to become such a powerful force in this town, because they're the only ones with any ammo. Grown-ass men running around with knives while the literal 5-year-olds are skipping through town with a fucking magnum in their pants, you know what I mean? Typically all the children have now disappeared. This video is probably going to end up being about 6 hours long at this point, but I just want to find a kid. Please don't take that out of context. There's just no one. It's not even just kids that are missing. Everyone's gone. Everyone has vanished. Probably because I just went into the food shop and bought all the remaining food. Maybe people aren't too keen on that. The man sweeps through town and just devours all edibles like the fucking plague. It's like a swarm of locusts. He descends and all meat is gone. God, she can just smell me coming. She stopped and spun around when I was about half a mile away. Let's barter. Rifle ammo. Okay, that's not helpful because I don't have a rifle. But yeah, kids do seem to be the people to go to for these sort of things. It seems. Don't know if we're going to find any up here though. This is like the rich part of town, isn't it? That looks like a kid. I see a kid. Get out my way, woman. This child is going to sell me some bullets for my handgun. And it's normal behaviour. Or maybe he's not. Ooh. Oh, he barters for fucking razors. Oh shit, man. Yeah, I'll take all your shit then. Might as well. Never know when this is all gonna Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good trade. Okay, I'm actually going to wrap up now because this could take me forever to find bullets. So, thanks for watching. More next time. Yada, 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 yada. Go your own way. Goodbye.